Okay, everyone, welcome to week 7 of my creative DIY projects. This week I'm making technically it's a draft stopper, but I'm putting it under my baby's door so the light doesn't come in and wake him up, because I had a sheet there for probably 2 months now and I need the sheet. And also, I don't really want a sheet on the floor like that. My grandma, growing up, used to have one of those under her back door to keep the cold from coming in. So I figured I would try to make it this week. Using the sewing machine is very difficult, and it took me so long to actually start the project. It ended up working out pretty well, I think. But anyway, this week I wanted to talk about how stressful the economy is right now, because I just feel like literally everything is so expensive and it's very stressful, and I feel like that's another reason why I like to DIY things, because even though it doesn't come out perfect and it doesn't come out as if a contractor did it or a professional, I feel like it ends up pretty good. And why would I go to the store and buy something for triple the price of what it was 5 years ago if I could just make it? So I love doing the DIYs, and it saves me most of the time a lot of money. Maybe not hassle, because it's a little difficult to do and to learn how to do these new projects, but I feel like that's the fun of it, because then if you ever have to do it in the future, or if anybody is asking, oh, have you ever made one of these, or have you ever done this, it's almost like you're gaining wisdom from doing the research and watching videos and trying to figure out how to do all these things. And yeah, I just feel like it saves a lot of money too. So, for example, I had this leftover piece of fabric from a bench that I reupholstered, and I used that, and then I went to Target and bought these bags of rice because I was trying to figure out a cheap alternative for something that I could put inside of a draft stopper. And there's a few different things that you could put inside, which I had no idea. But I was trying to find something that wasn't going to cost me a whole bunch of money. So I bought these Target brand bags of rice, and I ended up only using like 3/4 of one of the bags, so I could just return the other one. Even though it was only $3, we'll probably eat it. But I used the rice that was $3, and I had fabric left over. I borrowed a sewing machine from my sister, and I didn't have to pay basically anything for the draft stopper. So I saved about $30, I'd say. I would say that's how much a cute draft stopper would go for. I'm sure if you got an ugly, cheap one from Home Depot or something like that, but I wanted a cute one, so I used this fabric that I had that matches part of my house anyway. But even just going to the grocery store right now, I'm sure we could all relate, it's just like $18.99 a pound for strawberries is actually unheard of. And like, some people get $18 an hour at their job. Imagine having to work an hour just to buy strawberries. But I'm sure everybody right now is stressed about the economy, and I think we're all on the same page here, except if you're a millionaire. But I think even if you make a lot of money, looking at groceries and going to the store and seeing things that are so much more money than they used to be, even if you are financially free and you make a lot of money, I still feel like seeing things like that is insane. I think if I was financially free and I saw these astronomical prices, I would still think that it's crazy. But who knows? I'm not in that position right now. I hope I will be one day. I still think that $18.99 a pound for strawberries is ridiculous, and I love strawberries, so that's really sad for me. But we will all get through this together, and if you're sad about the economy, like me, and if you're sad that every time you go to the grocery store, you're spending $200 for a small family, it's just ridiculous. And it's really hard when you're trying to eat healthy and you're trying to buy organic fruits and vegetables and you don't want to eat fast food all the time. It's really, really hard to stay on a budget when a meal at Wendy's is $7 and a grilled chicken homemade salad is $15. But we will all get through this together. I promise. I can't promise that the pricing is going to go down. I hope it does. But if you're feeling bad about it, I think a lot of us are. If you're stressed, I think a lot of us are. I think we all just have to keep in mind that things will get better. I hope that one day you won't have to worry about money. And I hope that the pricing of things will go down and we can all look forward, look past the season, and just remember at the end of the day, things will get better and you got this.